Good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is Thursday, April the 4th, and we welcome you in to the show, and we have some special guests in. Thursday, we have our guest in from Gadsden State, and today we're going to be talking about all of the great opportunities there at Gadsden State. We have the Director of Skills Training with us and the Director of Adult Education Services. So welcome, ladies. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I am great. I am so happy to have you both with us, and these are some really exciting topics. These are some opportunities for our community to continue education. If someone is interested in changing up their job or their skill, you have some incredible opportunities for them. So I'd love to introduce you both and let you tell us a little bit about the services and programs that are available at Gadsden State. So Miss Holly Patterson, let's start with you. You are the Director of Adult Education Services. So tell us a little bit about that.
So at Adult Education, we offer GED and high school diploma options, but not only that, we offer a pharmacy tech program, and then we have our MSSC certifications that we offer, as well as OSHA 10 certifications and our ELL services.
What is ELL services?
That's English language learners. So those are people who maybe they speak English but not very well and they want to improve those skills, or they can't speak English at all and any other language is their first language, and so they come to us and we help them learn how to communicate in English.
Wow. So your adult education services expands all types of ages, right? So I mean, like, there doesn't have to be an age bracket.
Right, no age bracket at all. And then we also offer an ACE class, which is Alabama Career Essentials, and that teaches soft skills to land those jobs in any type of field that you're wanting.
Is that like resume building? Or?
Right, resume building, budgeting, digital literacy, finance, communication in the workplace, safety in the workplace, all kinds of different things just to allow for you to have a better understanding of the job.
Okay. And we have Bashia Woody with us this morning as well. And good morning.
Good morning.
And you are the Director of Skills Training.
Yes.
And that is something that we are hearing a lot of people being interested in. Like, I want to learn a skill.
Yes.
And that is some things that you offer there. So tell us a little bit about that program.
Yes. So with the Skills Training Division, we offer short-term non-credit training for individuals who are looking to either get back into the workforce or either possibly gain a new skill. With our programs, very wide range of programs ranging from 6 weeks up until about 28 weeks, and then some of our newly added programs through our Skills for Success courses, even shorter time frame of gaining skills so individuals can get back out into the workforce. So we have a lot of programs that are going on now and a lot of upcoming programs as well. With our non-credit programs, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a certified type program. It just means that you do not earn college credit to be able to transfer to another college or to a four-year university. It just means you're gaining those job training skills along with gaining certifications to be able to go into the workforce.
Yeah, and that's amazing because sometimes people might not want to go into the traditional, go into a 4-year, and they might just know, I want to be a welder, or I want to be a truck driver, or a bartender. That is a new course that you've rolled out recently, right? Tell us about that.
Yes, it is part of the Innovation Center, which is a division of the Alabama Community College System, which is now closing the skills gap and providing Alabamians with in-demand type careers. And so Skills for Success programs are those rapid training type programs. And so that is one program that will be up and coming. We have several programs right now that we are currently offering, and one of those is skid steer training. And so it's part of heavy equipment operation.
Okay.
And so several other programs that are going to be rolling out here pretty soon.
That's exciting.
So yes.
And you have multiple campuses that both of you have can offer for anybody interested in either one of your programs. How many campuses are there? There are 4?
We have the campus here in Anniston. We also have the Cherokee campus. And we have actually in Gaston 3 campuses. We have the Wallace Drive, East Broad, and the Valley Street campuses. So we have 5 campuses.
Wow. So there's lots of opportunities for anybody who is interested in bettering their life or their situation or just adding increased skills. I was looking, of course, through the website, and I was seeing some of the testimonials of people who have gone from, I just want to go get my GED, and then the next thing you know, they're a professor at the school or a teacher at the college. So tell us about the GED courses. What does that fall under? Whose division?
So that's adult education.
Okay.
And those courses run Monday through Thursday, 8 to 12, 1 to 4, and 5 to 8. And then they're offered at Gadsden and Anniston, as well as we have a satellite place in Heflin, Piedmont, and then our Cherokee County campus. So anywhere someone is, we're reachable. They can get to us, and we hope to help them get their education. And they'll come in, they take a TABE test, and that just lets us know where they land. And then we see what it is that they need, what gaps that they have to allow for them to achieve their goal.
Yeah, that's great. So the GED services, now, is there a cost to that?
No, everything through adult education is free. So it doesn't matter where they are, what they're doing, any blemishes on the record they may have. That's why we're here, to help those blemishes not shine so bright. So then we can help them to develop skills and achieve and get certifications, if it's the GED, if it's ACE, if it's a MAP, what have you, to help that resume just look that much better.
Yeah, and you help with resumes as well?
Is that yes, ma'am.
Part of that? The soft skill training is resumes and interview?
Right, yes, ma'am.
That's great. I think a lot of people need that. I mean, I know I could even go through a refresher on a lot of things. And so, do you offer that if somebody's already like in a skill that they're like with me? Like, is there any continuing education or courses that may be offered?
So they can come by anytime, and if they need assistance in that, then they can enroll in the program. We can help them with that. And if it's just, hey, I want to learn how to do a resume, or I feel like I'm not as well at math as I would like to be, then they can come in. We can do some short remedial things with them, and just to help them achieve their goal. Because it's not, we could lay out all these goals, and but what is their specific goal? That's what we want to help them with.
Do you partner with businesses that may have employees that they want to keep their employee, but the employee might just need to go have some continued education or learn more about like Excel spreadsheets or things like that? Is there a way to partner with businesses to do that?
Oh yes, businesses can reach out to us at any time, and we're more than happy to host a professional development for them, have their workers come to us, or we show up for them.
Yeah, that's great. And it's free.
Everything's free.
And all of the courses, is that right?
Everything's free. No cost to a student. They don't even have to buy a pencil or a piece of paper. Everything's free.
So why would somebody not do that?
Right.
Yeah, I can't think of a reason. Because a lot of times it's, well, I can't afford it, but yes, you can. Because you can afford free. Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. And that's so that's for the GED classes and the adult education services and also the skills training. So what does that take? Because there are some costs involved with that.
Yes. So say, for instance, if a individual was interested in our truck driving program, there is a cost associated with that program. But if an individual is interested in one of our Skills for Success programs, then that program is at no cost to the participant. So we have a wide variety of services, not only through our non-credit area, but also through adult education. But a lot of our traditional programs is kind of how we're setting those aside, which includes truck driving. It includes a short-term welding, or it includes CNA phlebotomy. Those programs do have costs associated with them. And there are different types of scholarship opportunities that can assist students if they're interested in those programs. But again, we do have some of those programs through our Skills for Success that do not have a cost associated with them, and we provide the training materials and everything that they need to be able to gain those skills.
Wow.
And not have to worry about that.
How much do you love telling people that?
Oh yeah.
But hey, I got you. I can help you. It's free. You want to have another career or better your life, or just move forward in your career.
Yes.
You can do that. Isn't it
Yes.
awesome? Wow.
Yes.
I was doing a news story when you released the pharmacy tech program, and I was, because I got, of course, the press releases, and it said a free program, and I was like, I need to make sure that this is right. Like, this is free. Like, you can actually go through, and then the wages that are potentially earned with a pharmacy tech. I mean, that was incredible. And then the ability to advance your career once you start there.
Right, yeah.
So-
And we've actually had lots of students that are enrolled in the nursing program at Gadsden State who have enrolled in our pharmacy tech program just because they want to learn more about that area, and it just helps them more in what their future is, what they're setting out their career path to be. But it is free, and it's approximately 12 weeks. You know, if you don't finish in 12 weeks, we don't kick you out. We help you achieve your goal, and we want you to pass the national PTCB exam, and that is a recognized credential across the United States. So it, you know, and once you complete that, then you can go through and do the state of Alabama application to get their credential.
Wow. I'm just, it's just an amazing thing. So, you know, life happens, like you said, if you can't
right.
finish it in a certain amount of time, because sometimes that happens.
Yes.
And the hope is that somebody can start the course and then complete it. But there are options along the way if there is something that goes.
Definitely. Yes, our instructors go above and beyond to help and assist because life does happen. And a lot of times that's the reason why they're showing up in adult education is because life has happened. And so we want to be that safety net for them to let them know you're not alone in this. Like, we are here, we're your cheerleaders, we're rallying around you. You can achieve this goal. If this is what you want, we will do everything we can to help you to make it happen.
Wow. What are your typical age ranges in adult education? I mean, have you seen, what is like, you know?
I mean, we from 17, you know, we have some that are in their 60s, so it doesn't, there's no discrimination.
Yeah, there's no age cap.
Yeah, no age
So if
cap.
you're 80 years old and you want to change your career and you just want to learn some new things, then you can get signed up there for the
Oh, yes,
adult
we have
education.
an elderly gentleman that comes. He's probably closer to 80, and he just wants to learn more about the computer. So he's in the ACE class because part of the ACE class is North Stars, which are different things of learning how to do email and things like that. And so that's all he wants to know how to do is do those things better.
Yeah, I love that. Because when we stop learning, yeah, we never should stop learning, right?
Right.
And that's great to have those opportunities to go and to learn. And like you said, like sometimes computer skills, because technology has advanced so quickly, right? And so like there's always something to learn there. Well, we have so much more to talk about, but right now we have to go to a quick break, and we're going to go check in with your local area weather with Lacey Klontz. And we'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24.
Good morning, everyone. These next few days are going to be a bit chillier than we've been seeing so far. Today, temperatures are getting up to 61 degrees, but tonight it's getting down to 36 degrees. And then tomorrow we'll see a high of 64 and a low of 37. And then finally on Saturday, a high of 66 and a low of 43. We'll have partly to cloudy, mostly skies on all of these days and 0% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
The Noble Street Festival is coming back to historic downtown Anniston on April 13th. Don't miss your chance for an awesome free kids zone, exciting electric 80-mile-an-hour USA cycling races. We'll have live music all throughout the day with Edgewood Heavy leading the way. We're going to have live animal shows. We're going to have vendors. We expect up to 10,000 people. It'll be a great time. So come down to Noble Street April 13th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the Noble Street Festival in Sunny King Criterion.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gadsden State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gadsden State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gadsden State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gadsden State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Wiggins. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. The city of Anniston asks that everyone please be aware of freezing temperatures that are forecast to occur at the end of this week. A public warming station coordinated by United Way of East Central Alabama in partnership with the city of Anniston, Mimi's Heart, and His Hands and Feet Ministries will open Friday, April 5th at 5 o'clock p.m. and close at 8 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, April 6th. The warming station is located in the bridge at the Anniston First United Methodist Church at 1400 Noble Street. An extension of the station is possible in the event that the forecast changes. Admission into the warming station ends each night it is open at 9 o'clock p.m. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Oxford Fire Department has shirts available for purchase. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station No. 1, located at 70 East 6th Street, or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirt sizes are available from youth small all the way up to an adult 5XL. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards a League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. The Jacksonville Farmers Market opens this Saturday, April 6th from 7 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. in the Public Safety Complex parking lot located at 911 Public Safety Drive Southwest. Get handmade crafts, local produce, farm fresh eggs, all natural skincare, baked goods, handmade toys and gifts, plant varieties, local honey, and so much more. The market will be open every Saturday from now through October 26th. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. It is Thursday, April the 4th, and it's 7:48 in the morning. We want to welcome you back. And again, we are here with our friends from Gadsden State. We're talking about all kinds of opportunities that you have to further your education, or if there's just something that you're interested in learning more about, these ladies right here can assist you and help you with that. So we have the Director of Adult Education Services, Ms. Holly Patterson, and the Director of Skills Training, Bashia Woody.
Yes.
And I did say it right. I did. Okay. When you looked at it, I said, oh wait, I did say it right. We were talking about, my last name, Lynham. Right. So it gets mispronounced, a few times, So I always say it's like line them up, like line them, we have our ways of right. But so welcome back, and this is just so interesting, hearing about all of the great opportunities that there are in the community. And I don't know if people realize that these are services that are provided to you for free mostly. There are some that have cost associated, but Gadsden State has great financial resources and opportunities for scholarships and opportunities upon completion, for reimbursement programs and some of the workforce development situations. I was meeting with Dean Smith a little bit a few weeks ago about workforce development and Alan Robertson. It's just so interesting about all of the things and opportunities that are right here in what you said, 5 locations that are very conveniently located. Whether you're in Cherokee County or Calhoun County or Etowah County, you can further your education or start your education with GED classes that are offered for free. So if life got in the way, like we were talking about earlier, and you didn't complete your high school diploma, that's okay, because you can go back and get your GED. Yeah, and so those are free. So let's expand a little bit about that. So GED can take you into, when I was watching that video, the gentleman who was on the video and on the adult education, that's gadsdenstate.edu, check it out, there's some great information. He was saying that he went back because he wanted to get his GED. And then the next thing he knew, he was getting the next step. And then now he is a teacher there at the school and teaches
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yes.
Because that was something he was interested in. I loved when he said, I don't have to, if I want to pour a driveway in my house, I don't have to hire anyone. I can go and I can scope it all out and stake it all out for myself. And these are things that, even the smallest thing that might not be part of what your career, but just some great knowledge, some things that you can do to translate into your own personal life.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So do y'all have any success stories? Of course we have that one, but some that really stood out to you of somebody share
and I'll
with
just share with one student we had to just recently completed our truck driving program. Actually, is a student in the adult education area. She's a female student, and she went through the program. Our truck driving program is a 5 to 6 week program, and of course it's intense because you're learning how to drive an 18-wheeler, with a 53-foot trailer, and so you see more females that are coming through that area. And so we had one female to come through. She struggled a little bit, but she was so excited when she completed the program. She called us and said, "Hey y'all, I need to see about getting my passenger endorsement." It was like, your passenger endorsement. And so here recently she's driving with the city of Gaston. And so, which is a great opportunity for her, because sometimes you have some students that come through, you be like, okay, I don't know about this one, but it's so exciting to hear when they call you back, or when one of our trainers see them on the road and they're waving.
Or honking the horn.
So it's actually one student that, of course, through our partnership with adult education, she came through the truck driving program, graduated, and is now employed. So that's great.
I love that. That's great.
Yes.
And so the passenger program, so she can maybe do the trolley systems and things like that.
Yes.
That is so. And we are seeing a lot of women in non-traditional women-led fields, like CDL and welding. And that's another thing. I know we've got some flyers. I think Mike can put one of those up there and kind of talk about some of the opportunities there with the females in welding, of course, the males and females. I'm not sure. Do we have a flyer we could put in? Okay. Well, while he's there we go. Skills training, division of welding. So that's a 28-week class.
Yes, that is a 28-week program. Classes are held Monday through Thursday, starting about 8:30 or 8 to 8 in the mornings, and they go about half a day, Monday through Thursday. That program is funded through the local career center. It's an approved program for what is WIOA funding, which is Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, partnership with the local career center. And then there are a couple other funding resources that are available for individuals that are seeking to do the 28-week program. We also recently done the partnership with the Women's Foundation of Alabama, which is just strictly for women, and we offered a 12-week program which started in March for just women who are interested in advancing their skills in welding. And so it's a 12-week welding program, and they go 3 days a week, and then upon completion of that 12-week program, they'll take a certification test and hopefully either gain employment in the field or advance their career further at Gaston State in possibly our 2-year welding program.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's a very lucrative job and a very
Yes.
sought out
Yes.
job, right? So you say that,
Yes.
what do you know what the percentage of people who go through these programs that get employed?
I know it's a high percentage as far as individuals going through welding, because welding is such in demand right now. So I would say that there's a very high percentage of individuals going into that field.
Yeah.
So,
So a
yes.
very short time.
Yes.
Really, I mean, in the big scheme of life, 12 to 28 weeks, I mean, that's a very short amount of time
Yes.
to have a very
Yes.
long career.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
really cool. So what else do
Yes.
we have to share with our viewers today? Let's see. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that CDL, the truck driving. So get your CDL in 6 weeks.
That is correct.
Oh my goodness.
So yes, so individuals that are looking to go through our CDL program, they can earn their Class A certification within 6 weeks. That program is actually Monday through Thursday. They start classes as early as 7 a.m. And there are a few requirements for individuals to get started, which is having their commercial learner's permit, of course having their Department of Transportation, which is a DOT physical, a DOT drug screen, and also the motor vehicle record, and then a couple other things that they have to have in order to initially get started with that program. Individuals learn everything from the basics of pre-trip to shifting to backing, and of course safety. And so in that program in 6 weeks, you have individuals who've never operated a commercial vehicle and they are out on the road, but like our trainers say, our motto is safe, skilled drivers. And so we partner with a lot of business and industry to have their employees come through the training program, in addition to just regular general individuals that want to come through and learn about the program.
Yeah. Wow, that's
So, yeah.
incredible. And so to get all of these things to allow them to get in, like some of these things that you were just saying, I wouldn't know where to start.
Yes.
So are these things that you team up with like the adult education services to help people, like, okay, if I want to go into the CDL, I need to do these things. Is that something that maybe you partner with or y'all work hand in hand with to make sure that individuals know where to go get those screenings, or to go get that
Yes.
commercial, it's a commercial
commercial
license.
learners.
See, I wouldn't know where to
This
start with
commercial
that.
driver's license,
Okay.
and then the initial is the commercial learner's permit.
Okay.
And so that's one of the things they have to have. But we have resources and partnerships with different facilities that offer where they can go and get their physical, where they can go and get their
Good.
drug screen. Anyone that's looking to get their commercial learner's permit, that's done at any Department of Motor Vehicle location. Try not to make sure I use a lot of acronyms, but make sure they can go to any DMV location, which is a lot of times at a local courthouse, where they can go and get their permit. And so we have a lot of facilities and resources that have partnered with us for individuals who say, hey, where do I go and get this? And so we have a lot of phone calls that come through, how do I get started? And so we're able to assist them with all of those resources. And then just individuals on campus say, hey, yeah, this is where you can go, this is how you get started, or just contact Skills Training, they can tell you how to get started.
I love it. Well, hey, we have so much more to talk about, but we do have to go to another quick break. Stay tuned. We'll continue talking about all kinds of opportunities there at Gaston State. So we'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine on WEAC TV24.
Good morning, everyone. These next few days are going to be a bit chillier than we've been seeing so far. Today, temperatures are getting up to 61 degrees, but tonight it's getting down to 36 degrees. And then tomorrow we'll see a high of 64 and a low of 37. And then finally on Saturday, a high of 66 and a low of 43. We'll have partly to cloudy, mostly skies on all of these days, and 0% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Jake, Regional Vice President of LSI Staffing. LSI Staffing is a privately owned and family-operated business that was established in 1986. We specialize in commercial, light industrial staffing, warehouse, manufacturing, production, and assembly. If you're a company in the area looking for a new staffing partner, we'd love to talk to you. If you're an employee looking for a great job that offers benefits day one and competitive pay, come see us. Once again, you can find us at www.lsistaffing.com.
Gardens on Air is a unique farm right here in East Central Alabama, family owned and operated since 2010. It is the state's largest indoor hydroponic farm. Gardens on Air's goal is to feed, educate, and be immersed in the community they are located in. They want to teach people what it truly means to eat local and support local. Gardens on Air, located in Hopes Bluff, Alabama.
What's going on, everybody? Scoot from Hooligan Harley, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle needs, ranging anywhere from our new and pre-owned motorcycle inventory, all the parts and accessories you could ever ask for in our parts department, all the gear you could ever need while riding in our motor clothes department, and of course our award-winning service department. Don't forget to check out our events tab on our website to keep up with everything we got going on. And remember, guys, if nobody has it, Hooligan has it. I'll see you soon.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. The city of Anniston asks that everyone please be aware of freezing temperatures that are forecast to occur at the end of this week. A public warming station coordinated by United Way of East Central Alabama in partnership with the city of Anniston, Mimi's Heart, and His Hands and Feet Ministries will open Friday, April 5th at 5 o'clock p.m. and close at 8 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, April 6th. The warming station is located in the bridge at the Anniston First United Methodist Church at 1400 Noble Street. An extension of the station is possible in the event that the forecast changes. Admission into the warming station ends each night it is open at 9 o'clock p.m. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Oxford Fire Department has shirts available for purchase. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station No. 1, located at 70 East 6th Street, or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirt sizes are available from youth small all the way up to an adult 5XL. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards a League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. The Jacksonville Farmers Market opens this Saturday, April 6th from 7 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. in the Public Safety Complex parking lot located at 911 Public Safety Drive Southwest. Get handmade crafts, local produce, farm fresh eggs, all natural skincare, baked goods, handmade toys and gifts, plant varieties, local honey, and so much more. The market will be open every Saturday from now through October 26th. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is April the 4th, Thursday, 8:03 in the morning. We thank you for joining us. And of course, we have our friends here from Gadsden State. We're talking about all kinds of opportunities. And as we were on break, Holly was telling both of us, I know you know, so telling me more about all of the things, like if you want to try something, then there's no hurt in trying, right?
Right. So once you complete an ACE course with us, you get a 4-hour college scholarship. And I encourage students to use that college scholarship for any class that they want to take. So maybe they're sitting there like they've thought about they like welding, but they're not 100% sure. We'll use that one college scholarship for welding. You have no strings attached. You're not investing anything but your time, and you've already invested your time to earn it. So try something with it. And then if you don't like it, it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay, because the welding instructor is not going to be mad at the end of the semester when you're like, this isn't for me, I want to try collision repair. And he's not going to be angry when he sees you in the parking lot at the collision repair. We want all of our students to know, try. If you don't like it, go to the next program. Our whole goal is for you to find what you like and be successful at it. Because we don't want you to have buyer's remorse. We don't want you to go through something and be, I wished I wouldn't have done that, and now I've got something that I don't really like. And then when you complete your GED, you also get a 4-hour college scholarship. scholarship. Yeah, so you have 2 college scholarships right there. You don't have to use them at the same class. You could use them in different content areas, and that's okay.
Yeah, and it's always good to learn new skills. Another thing we were talking about, if you take the CDL course and you might say that just might not be for me. Who knows? Down the road, you might need to have that skill. You might have to move across the country and know how to drive even a big U-Haul. You know, being able to drive that. And so that's great because there's not any financial obligations involved in some of these courses. So if you want to try it, all it is your time, but learning new skills is totally worth that time.
Yes.
Right, and definitely. And if you're currently employed but you don't have your GED, so it hasn't prevented you from being employed, but think about that job that you might really, really want, and that's the barrier is the GED. So get it now, and it's free, and then when that job comes open, you have what you need to be successful at it. You have what it's going to take to allow for your application to go through the next step.
Even an advancement within your current career.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes you're not able to advance because you don't have that education. Or you don't, well, if you had your GED, we would be able to offer you this position or this raise, right? Because a lot of times our pay is tied to our education.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have students that come in and they're like, I'm only here because I found out the person that works next to me makes $2 more an hour doing the exact same job because they have their high school diploma. And so, I mean, that's their motivation, and that's fine. And we want to do everything we can to help them get there in the quickest way possible.
Yes.
And that is a motivation.
Right.
Because that makes a big difference. Every penny counts.
Yes. And we also have a reset dollars. So that is if you're a student of ours and you have an open SNAP case or you're TANF eligible, then we send your information to the state and you could potentially earn $100 a month just for coming to this class.
Wow, you're going to have to explain to us what that is.
Okay, so it's $50 from the first through the middle of the month as long as you're earning 6 hours a week in your course. So that could be online or in-person hours. And then another $50 from the 16th to the end of the month. And so we just take your information and we send it to Montgomery, and they put a check mark in a box and they mail you a check.
Wow.
Right, it's that simple.
Why are people not? I mean, people are taking advantage of this program.
Right? They are, but there's more people that are out there that we want to reach. There's people at home right now, and we're like, those are the ones we want to find to share that, hey, this opportunity's for you.
Yeah, so if you're sitting there and you're thinking, well, I sure would like to be working right now, but I can't find a job. We hear that a lot. I can't find a job. Nobody's hiring. Yeah, they are. They really are. And if you have something, well, if I would have gone to college, maybe I could have done that.
Yes.
Right.
You don't have to, because there's just an array of programs that are available.
Right. And I'll add too with what Holly just talked about, with our skills training courses, individuals do not have to have their high school diploma or GED to begin our programs. But we do encourage them that when it comes to completing our program, if it's a CNA phlebotomy program that you've gone through, you don't have your high school diploma or GED, yes, you may start out with this particular salary, but just what if you had that? What extra value or extra salary you could earn if you did have that attached to now your certification that you have for phlebotomy or as a certified nursing assistant. So we encourage them, anyone that comes through skills training that don't have the high school diploma or GED, hey, now this is what you need to do. You know, consider going through these classes. They're free. You don't have to pay for anything, and they have a lot of options to where if you can't go during the day or if you're training with us during the day, you can take those GED or high school diploma classes at night, whether you're in Gaston or whether you're in Anniston. And so you have that option. And so through skills training, we have individuals that come through that don't have the high school diploma or GED. So it's not a barrier to get training, and then there's not a barrier to be able to get your high school diploma or GED.
That's awesome. I love how the two divisions work together. All of your divisions really work very closely together to make sure that everyone has the opportunities that they need. How long is a GED class or course?
Well, that's dependent on the student and the learner. So if they come in and they've scored really high, they're probably going to get it in a shorter amount of time. But if they are struggling in certain areas, I tell all of our students the timeline is dependent on your motivation.
Gotcha.
So if you want to work hard at it, you're going to get it in a short amount of time. If you're not going to work hard at it, then it's going to take you a lot longer.
That's great. So it depends on the person.
It depends on the person, but our instructors do a really good job of maintaining motivation and letting them know, hey, this is your goal. So I'm not trying to change you. I'm not trying to fix you. I'm trying to encourage you. I'm just trying to help you. We're not here to change who you are. We're just trying to increase who you are and help you get to your next level in life. Because I want your time in adult education to be the shortest chapter of your life, but the most impactful chapter of your life, where you learn the most about yourself and what your abilities really are.
That's great. I love that. Yes. That just resonated. That was really cool because it can be the thing that can just make the biggest impact in your life.
Right.
Yes.
So like just this past month we did the Women in Welding, and so these students were doing the 15-hour program. So they were just really seeing if they wanted to do welding. They weren't 100% sure sold on it. One of the ladies is a surgical tech in labor and delivery, and she was like, I just think that I want a different career right now. Like she went through the whole COVID thing, and she was like, I just don't know if this is really for me anymore, what she's been doing. And she loved the welding, loved it. She's going to come back. She wants to complete. And I mean, she was one of these, perfect for her, right? There was another lady that came through, and on the first day she came to us for our ACE class, and this isn't for me. I was like, give it another try, and she's like, I'm tired of being burnt. This isn't for me. And so I talked to her, and I was like, don't drop, stay in the program, get that 15 hours, and then because you're going to learn at least something, and then let's get you to the next thing. And so now she's like, I think and she's came back, she's completing her ACE course with us, she's been talking to Miss Woody about other options that she could offer her, and she loves what she does. She works in manufacturing, but she wants to just expand other horizons within that. And so we're just working together with her to see what we can do to help her, because that's the whole thing, increasing who she is.
Yeah, finding those. One of the things that I was interested in is carpentry.
Okay.
I love fixing things. I love doing all our home projects. I handle the inside of the house. My husband does a lot of the outside, but anything that we've done inside, and I love woodworking. So that would be something. Maybe I'll go from being a TV anchor to a carpenter. Or at least have those skills to where I could do that on the I would say my free time. But one day, one day. But that's really cool. And sometimes people go through a career and they just might want to change. Like you said, nursing. That's been a really challenging. We appreciate our nurses. Thank you so much for all you do.
Right.
Sometimes there is that level, and whatever you do, there's that level of kind of the candle burns, right? And sometimes we just need to change. And that's the things that you get to offer, those opportunities for change. If there might just be something you want to try out. And I love that you can try it. And learn what you can, and if it's not for you, that's okay. Like you said, you aren't going to be mad at it.
Not mad at all.
They're going to be proud that they tried.
Yes, excited that they tried, and they want to try something else. Just keep trying them all until you find one that works for you.
And sometimes that's it. And then, but a lot of people, I can't afford to try all these options, right? I might want to try this, but I can't afford the X amount of dollars that it takes. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. And even if they are programs that have a fee associated, there's opportunities there.
Right.
So don't say can't, never could.
Right. That's right.
You can. And Gaston State, watch me fly.
Yes, that's right.
It's amazing what you do there.
Yes.
So we've got some more to talk about. I know we have some more flyers that we want to go through. Especially that hospitality. That's something that's gearing up soon, and that's something that people are super interested in, and we need that. And I think everybody should go through that class, because I think we should bring the hospitality factor back to our world, right? Kindness and happiness and providing smiles to one another. So, but we'll be right back. So again, it's Thursday, April 4th. It's 8:13. We will be right back. Stay tuned to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24.
Good morning, everyone. These next few days are going to be a bit chillier than we've been seeing so far. Today, temperatures are getting up to 61 degrees, but tonight it's getting down to 36 degrees. And then tomorrow we'll see a high of 64 and a low of 37. And then finally on Saturday, a high of 66 and a low of 43. We'll have partly to cloudy, mostly skies on all of these days, and 0% chance of rain. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
The Noble Street Festival is coming back to historic downtown Anniston on April 13th. Don't miss your chance for an awesome free kids zone, exciting electric 80-mile-an-hour USA cycling races. We'll have live music all throughout the day with Edgewood Heavy leading the way. We're going to have live animal shows. We're going to have vendors. We expect up to 10,000 people. It'll be a great time. So come down to Noble Street April 13th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. for the Noble Street Festival in Sunny King Criterion.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an office administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Wiggins. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. The city of Anniston asks that everyone please be aware of freezing temperatures that are forecast to occur at the end of this week. A public warming station coordinated by United Way of East Central Alabama in partnership with the city of Anniston, Mimi's Heart, and His Hands and Feet Ministries will open Friday, April 5th at 5 o'clock p.m. and close at 8 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, April 6th. The warming station is located in the bridge at the Anniston First United Methodist Church at 1400 Noble Street. An extension of the station is possible in the event that the forecast changes. Admission into the warming station ends each night it is open at 9 o'clock p.m. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Oxford Fire Department has shirts available for purchase. To buy a shirt, stop by Dewey D. Webb Fire Station No. 1, located at 70 East 6th Street, or give them a call at 256-831-3208. Shirt sizes are available from youth small all the way up to an adult 5XL. Shirts are available while supplies last. All proceeds will go towards a League of Our Own Oxford, so be sure to stop by and support a great cause. The Jacksonville Farmers Market opens this Saturday, April 6th from 7 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. in the Public Safety Complex parking lot located at 911 Public Safety Drive Southwest. Get handmade crafts, local produce, farm fresh eggs, all natural skincare, baked goods, handmade toys and gifts, plant varieties, local honey, and so much more. The market will be open every Saturday from now through October 26th. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. It is Thursday, April the 4th, 8:20 in the morning, and I've had so much fun learning all about Gadsden State and the opportunities. I love my Thursdays because I love Gadsden State and all of the great opportunities that y'all get to offer, and I know that you enjoy it too. Now, we were talking, you've been at Gadsden State for quite some time now. What, 17 years?
Yes.
17 years.
Yes.
What about you, Miss Patterson?
3 years.
3 years. I mean, that's great, and y'all love what you do. I see when you talk about it, your eyes light up, you have that smile on your face, and that's what it takes.
Oh, yes.
Right, that passion behind what you do.
Yes, we get a chance to work with a wide range of individuals, for as young as maybe 16 all the way up to the oldest adult. And so I have joy in working with individuals, and then a lot of individuals to give them second chances whenever they might not have had that opportunity, or they had a life situation that happened in the very beginning, and now they're coming back, say, hey, now I'm ready. And so, and then once they go through a program and then come back and tell that success story of, hey, this is how it helped me. And so just have a joy in doing that.
Yeah, so, I love the success stories. I know I have a few students that are on our schedule for the upcoming Thursday segments, and so I'm really looking forward to hearing from their point of view as well.
Yes.
So we have a few more things that we don't want to miss. Let's show a few more of those flyers. One of the new programs is the hospitality, and so I want to make sure that we touch on this morning because this is a new program. So tell us about that.
So the food and beverage course is part of, as we talked about earlier, one of our Skills for Success programs, and with this particular program, individuals learn how to provide that customer service. They learn how to be a greeter. They learn how to be a server. They learn how to just do the basics of how do I take an order at the table? How do I fold silverware? Those types of things that are necessary when you're going into a career or a field in food service. You learn the basics of some of the utensils when it comes to cutting an onion. That was when I went through the class. I learned how to cut an onion without crying for the very first time. And so in this course, you learn how to do that. You also learn the basics of measurements of dry and liquid ingredients. And so this program is offered at no cost to the participant. And so individuals can sign up through skills training. If they're interested in this, they take an online portion of the course. And once they complete the online portion, they participate in a one-day lab to gain the hands-on experience from everything they learned in the online theory portion of this course. We actually have one coming up in May in the Gadsden area where individuals are currently now enrolled in the online theory portion of that course, and they will participate in the hands-on lab. So the food and beverage is one that is needed. As we shared in that particular class, I've started working as a 16-year-old in a family-owned restaurant, and now you have social media, and so any small thing that's negative, it can hurt a business, whether you're a small business or whether you're a large business. So, and it can be just as something as simple as, well, she didn't speak to me when I come in, or they didn't greet me when I came in. So something simple as that customer service level in the beginning when you enter. And so this course actually teaches that.
I think that's great, and I think it's so needed. When, of course, we had the long stretch of time where people weren't going into restaurants as much, and I think some of those things got lost because as we're going back into that, you see that people who might not, you go in and you get greeted, but you're not really getting greeted that same way. It's just like, how many? I just spend my money here, right? And it being sanitation, I'm sure that's probably a big part of it as well.
It is learning how to just clean up. And I learned a lot even in the class, having the different types of cutting boards that you use to cut certain foods.
Don't mix your meats
with your vegetables. So I didn't know that there were different color boards or cutting boards to use in that class. So you learn a lot when it comes to temperature food, and then again, just how do you clean up, just your dishwashing, so all of those things you're covering that in the
I think
class.
all restaurants should send their employees through this hospitality class. I think that would be very
and it's
beneficial.
gaining all the basics.
I need to learn how to cut an onion without crying. I'm stopping. I just can't do it. Somebody said hold a wooden spoon in your mouth while you're cutting the onion, but that doesn't work either. And then you just are holding a wooden spoon in your mouth. I think that might have been a joke. Did I get tricked? That's great. And so that's open now, open enrollment?
It is open enrollment, yes.
Okay.
And of course, individuals can sign up through skills training. Even if this lab is full, you still have an opportunity to complete the online portion, and once we have another lab set, you're able to participate in the next upcoming lab that we have that's in person.
Good.
So yes.
So you see a lot of people registering for that?
Yes, we have
That's
a lot
great.
more this time, so that is great. Yes.
All right, well, we have a few more minutes. Is there anything else that you want to make sure that you let our viewers know how to get in touch with you? Let's go through that.
So with the Skills Training Division, all of our admissions and registration comes through the Skills Training Division. You actually don't complete the Gaston State's admissions application. Everything goes through the Skills Training Division. So any of our short-term non-credit programs, as well as our Skills for Success programs, you can contact us at Skills Training in order to complete registration or just get general information on how the course works, what are the days and times that the courses are offered. So everything comes to Skills Training, and we have classes that are offered at the various campuses.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes.
Ms. Patterson.
Yes, so they can go to the Gaston State website, and they can get for the adult education program, and there's an online enrollment that they can click and fill that out, or they can email me at hpatterson@gadsonstate.edu, or my instructional specialist, Ms. Patricia Watts, and hers is pwatts, WATTS, @gadsonstate.edu. And anytime they email us, give us about 24 hours to respond.
Yes.
It's not that we don't want to respond. Sometimes, you get a lot of emails in one day, and then we'll respond and, answering their questions, or if they're just wanting, if they can just send me an email, hey, give me a phone call. I've got a lot of questions that I don't know how to put in an email. That's perfectly fine. Just send me your phone number and I'll call you back.
And then you can help with email skills once they.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
I mean, that's sometimes those are those simple things that we might take for granted because we might have been doing emails for a long time. But some people don't know, subject field, and then there's the then you put your contacts. Sometimes I'll get emails that have everything in the subject field.
Yes.
Me too.
So these are, so when you don't know, when you don't get raised in that, we just kind of take those things for granted. So, well, great. Well, thank you all so much for visiting with us, and make sure that you check that out, gadsonstate.edu.
Yes.
I looked through the website, of course, and that registration process looks so easy. Both of their email addresses are there, so if you want to go and search, if there's anything that you're interested in, you can go in and look at all of those different programs that are available, anywhere from your GED to continued education to skills training. There's everything. I mean, I was looking through, I was like, what about this? And I couldn't find anything that wasn't offered.
Right.
There's just so much. There's so much. Probably a little bit overwhelmingly so much. So y'all can sit down, and if somebody is just kind of well, I might be interested in this, you can help guide them.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. Even if it's not one of our programs in skills training, it may be something in adult education, or it may be something in the health sciences area. We're able to share all of that information with them if they're just really unsure on which pathway that they want to take.
Yeah, you work together as a team, and there's the locations. There's online. There's, of course, there are 5 different locations. One just right here, the Ayers campus in Anniston.
Yes.
So thank you both so very much, and I appreciate the information, and best wishes to you, both of you, and get registered today. Go check out gadsonstate.edu. Share it with a friend if you know somebody who is searching for their next thing to do in life, their next career or skill set. Make sure you tell them about the great opportunities there at Gadsden State. So we wish you all a very wonderful rest of the week. It is Thursday, so we're getting closer to the weekend here. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to have a financial group come in and talk to us about some ways to best manage your finances. So that's going to be tomorrow on Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV24. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an Office Administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.